All that is gold does not glitter. Not all those who wander are lost. The old that is strong does not wither. Deep roots are not reached by the frost. Courage is found in unlikely places. Where there's life, there's hope. It's not the strength of the body that counts, but the strength of the spirit. Fair speech may hide a foul heart. It is not any riddle solved then seems surprisingly easy. Shortcuts make long delays. A man that flies from his fear may find that he has only taken a shortcut to meet it. The world is full enough of hurts and mischances without wars to multiply them. Faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens. We don't choose the time that we live in. We can only decide how to live in the times that have chosen us. Luck is a tricky thing. Don't tempt it. The wise speak only of what they know. I'm talking aloud to myself a lot, a habit of the old. They choose the wisest person present to speak to. Even the smallest person can change the course of the future. And the most skillful spider allows slack in his web. False hopes are more dangerous than fears. There is no victory without suffering. There is more good in you than you know. All's well that ends better. Defeat inevitability awaits only those who despair in advance. Dissolving untimely rumors is always dangerous. They can go to the wrong address. You cannot be a tyrant and an advisor at the same time. Do not complicate your life with belated regrets. It is useless to meet revenge with revenge. It will heal nothing. If you don't have kids after 30, it means that the message hasn't been sent after all. Children are living messages that we send at a time that we will never be able to see. There are wounds that will never fully heal. You can only come to the morning through the shadows. How do you move on? You move on when your heart finally understands that there is no turning back. When the wise are powerless, help comes from the weak. The less you show curiosity along the way, the less likely you are to get into trouble. A strange thing about everything good, about the days that you spent pleasantly, is told very quickly, and listening to them is not so interesting. But about the unpleasant, which causes fear or disgust, the stories are long and exciting. Falsehood in an immortal and indestructible seed, again and again it sprouts and will bear black fruit until the last days. Let him not vow to walk in the dark, who has not seen the nightfall. In order to unleash a war, the desire of one side is enough. Evil sets in motion enormous forces with constant success, but only in vain. It only prepares the ground on which unexpected goodness will sprout. There is nothing like looking. If you want to find something, you certainly usually find something. If you look, but it is not always quite the something you are after. May your courage be a light to you in dark places, when all other lights go out. Pride, in a difficult hour, rejecting both help and advice, is truly senseless and insane. Oft hope is born when all is forlorn. It is hard to believe that fire burns until you touch it. Praise from the praiseworthy is beyond all rewards. You should not say, "Do not weep," for not all tears are evil. Even the very wise cannot see all ends. If more of us valued food and cheer and song above hoarded gold, it would be a merrier world. Moonlight drowns out all but the brightest stars. There are some things that it is better to begin than to refuse, even though the end may be dark. Living by faith includes the call to something greater than cowardly self-preservation. There is hope, and love will win where armies fail. And if love is powerless, then nothing will win. But why live then? All have their worth, and each contributes to the worth of the others. For the small, as well as for the great, there are deeds that they can only do once, and their spirit lives in these deeds. The world is indeed full of dangers, and there is a lot of darkness in it, but a lot of beauty. There is no such place where love would not be overshadowed by grief. But doesn't it only become stronger from this? We have tried to collect J.R.R.